And they changed my medication. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay on it. I
Oh, you're bruising?
just bruise. I got bruises all over, just bumping myself.
I remember Glenda did the same thing.
Nothing.
We'll call the meeting back to order, and there was no decisions made in the executive session, and we, right on time. How about that?
Well, good morning. How are you guys today?
Good morning, DJ.
He's a little early.
What I got for you is I've had some dealings with the state for the highway contract that we hold, and I was asked not to spray anything within the city limits. That due to a connecting link agreement that is city maintenance and city area to take care of, so they're not going to pay for any of that. So I kind of talked with JR a little bit, and he would like for me to spray the islands in the right of way up there. But I need to know your feelings and thoughts on that. Do you want to do a contract? Do you want to do it by bid? Because I would still have to approach the city council and see how they want to do that. Or do you want me not to get involved?
Why don't they want to spray it themselves?
I didn't get an answer to that yet.
They got a sprayer. They were up there spraying them the other day.
The city doesn't want to spray it?
Well, I was asked to do it because it would take me with our equipment about 30 minutes of job. And on the bid for chemical, it would be anywhere from $65 to $88 an application and about 30 minutes of labor. But I don't know what you would want to charge for labor, so I couldn't finish the bid. But JR, I wanted to know your thoughts so I could reapproach him.
Well, I think your normal salary would be appropriate.
Now, is this the same spraying that you do for the state, same chemicals, same
No.
application, or?
For the state, we just do spot spraying for the bindweed and the noxious weeds.
Yeah, you don't spray the entire,
No, not
Yeah.
usually, not in, and then through town, we have bindweed in front of various locations throughout the city limit here, and I have always charged the state for that. And I talked with Matthew Himmel out of Norton in the district engineer's office, and he's asked me to stop doing that because he said it is not their maintenance area anymore.
is the city aware of this?
Slightly, I think they're having their own back and forth communications with the state, and I don't wish to get caught in the middle of it.
Yeah, well, look, let them attain their final answer, either yes or no, and then they can come back and reapproach it. And then I think I'd shoot them a bid just like you would anybody else.
Because, you know, the state contract, our labor is a little higher, and I didn't know what you wanted to run on that. Do you want me to keep what we are for our private landowners, it'd be the 25 and 25?
I think that'd be appropriate.
But yeah, I was just wanting to touch base and have your thoughts and feelings, because I wasn't going to proceed where it's not spraying noxious weeds, they want everything sprayed.
Yeah, I kind of like your approach of let them settle their dispute first and then.
Because I mean, we need to work hand in hand with each other. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to.
it's not that we're trying to get out of
Problems
it.
that aren't needed, I just want to protect what I have to do.
But we also have to be careful because this is something that the city should probably put out for bids.
Yes.
Because a private contractor could come in and do this.
Yes.
So we must proceed with caution in that
I
aspect.
don't know on this. The city and the county can do this.
I think two entities can, but well, who approached you?
A council person.
Okay. So they are aware of it, at least some of those city
Yes.
council.
Because I did speak with JR pretty briefly, and like we both agreed that I need to talk to you and get your thoughts and feelings and what you would like to see done. Because, and then I could reapproach them and see what city council would like to accept. But the basic thing is we'd like to keep the St. Francis Highway looking as nice as possible.
Yeah, I've got no qualms with that at all.
Is
And
that-
yes, we'd be willing to work with the city, but if we're needed, but it sounds like they really haven't settled their dispute with the state yet.
That's why I contacted the state engineer's office to make sure that would not conflict and end my contract, because That's pretty important for my department. for
Well,
spraying
yeah.
highways.
Is there a time frame on spraying these weeds so they don't get away that?
Yeah, you want to scout and get most of your weeds sprayed before they get about 4 inches tall. Because the taller the weed gets, the more chemical you have to use, and less chance of an actual kill you'll get.
Yeah, because like what I'm saying is the time frame for them to deal with the state, with the city to deal with the state. If it's too much time in there, they'll get away from you if you're not.
Yes,
If somebody's not spraying them.
yes, I agree. For the time frame for the bindweed, I have until the end of July to get that sprayed. But I just don't want it. I spray it usually 3 times a year because I do not want our right-of-ways in our city areas to look as bad as others I've seen.
But normally you've just been spraying for the bindweed, for noxious, now they want you to.
Well, the city would like me to spray it all solidly,
Yeah.
which that's where it changes to what I normally do.
How big area are you just the right of way?
Yeah, just the right-of-way, we're talking, well, that's 2.6, so 5.4 acres total.
Are you talking on the south side of the highway too? And then the medians?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can reapproach JR maybe or your city council person and say, yeah, we've discussed it, and
What do you, just use your boom on the side or that?
Yes. Yeah, I could fly 10 mile an hour and I will cover the 21-foot area, which will cover the islands and the right-of-ways within 2 passes. We're talking a 30-minute deal.
You won't do it in 30 minutes. Time you mix your dope up and.
No, yeah, you're looking at a basic hour per
Yeah,
job.
Yeah.
Yes, plus chemical.
yeah, go ahead and reapproach them and say, yeah, we're willing to work with them, but we don't want to step on anybody's toes. We don't want to get involved in any dispute between them and the state. So as soon as they are settled.
Okay. That's
Sounds
all
good.
Thank you. That's all I have for you today.
Okay, thanks, DJ.
Have a great day. Thank you.
I think the states probably pretty well give up those medians, haven't they?
Well, obviously, because they don't want to repair them either.
That's what I mean. They just said that they want to give them back to the city, but the city don't want to take them.
Yes.
But now on the south side, that has to be state right of way.
But under his state contract, he was just spot spraying,
Right. That's what I mean.
and now they want the whole thing. Hi, Dave.
Would that be acceptable
I think so.
for down there in the handicap access? And I think just one at this time, and
Yeah, let's see what kind of,
Jeannie said hers is time sensitive, so she didn't want to involve this.
okay.
So,
Yeah, well, that's a much better plan than what we had. We talked about putting a drop box or maybe a ballot box or something out there, and then we were afraid of losing it
so,
one way or another, but
okay,
I think that'll work.
okay. As far as the bills, the alloy oil was our bulk oil replacement on that. Dragon, this is for our Ranco trailer replacements. full equipment. We had March had a discount, 20% on, excuse me, on filters, so we got a bunch of them, plus the regular stuff. Regal Corporation, we got a muffler through that company. It's a lot cheaper than Foley. Stratton, we wound up replacing the fence that we had took out up there on the Mills Road. I think that's pretty much the questions there. We got a transmission we need to replace. I'll let you guys make the choice part, whether we go with A, B, or C company. Those are read my comments on there.
It seemed like a long time to wait.
What's that?
Seemed like a long time to wait.
It was. That's the reason I wanted to bring it up.
You got the one back from Lampy? You got the truck back now?
It's working fine as far as that goes. We thought we had problems, but it seemed to be fine. So.
Can you have pretty good turnaround with this BGS?
I've heard nothing but good things on them. And if they have any problem, they'll come get the machine and place it and bring it back.
Well, I think that's kind of the way I'd lean it.
But isn't there something in regards to having to go up there and travel?
We'd probably have to go get it. They'll pick it up, but they'd have to. They'll pick it up. We have to go return it. So that's the reason they kind of showed that to Leslie. I didn't have another copy. I did visit it for a little bit. Didn't want to lose our locals either, so
Yeah.
that's a toss-up there.
What are they at, North Platte?
It's really, the bid's not exactly true, taking into account you'll have to go get it and pay a man to go up and,
Two. Two people.
two, yeah.
Right.
2 men plus a vehicle.
Yeah.
Well,
Two
take-
vehicles coming home.
yeah.
I don't see the quote, but warranty wise, were they the same? Because I know
Warranty would probably be better with BGS.
that's what I was.
I'm not positive of that.
I
I
know
didn't
they have
really.
warranty, I don't know who the other two are.
But getting the transmissions, both of them from BGS, so that warranty would be the same on both of them.
Correct.
Well, I
Yep.
think,
I guess I'd have to go with C.
That's good to me.
I'll go
I
down.
don't know, $200 we can
Yeah, you
go
can't
up there and back with
pay
two
2 men and
guys.
feed them and
Yeah, I see.
pay the fuel.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that what you think?
That's fine with me. So,
All right.
okay.
Can I give you my opinion?
Yeah.
And you don't have to, I mean, I just want to give you my opinion. That road, that 2 miles on Long Ridge Road, if I was gonna do anything, I'd put down your rippers on your graders and rip it up, windrow it and haul it off. And go back to taking care of the road the way it used to be. Because that's just a mess and I don't think you're ever gonna fix it. That's my opinion. You're never gonna fix it. I wouldn't want to drive that every day. That's my opinion. You
Yeah.
do what you want,
Yeah.
as you run that, but that's what I think. It needs to be taken off of there. And I don't think we ever ought to put any more of that down on the county road. You're already having the same problems in Bird City, aren't you?
No, I mean, we did for a while, but that looks good now.
But they took it out though.
But
We incorporated it, and that's what,
but we've incorporated that.
we just, they wanted to take the roughness out of it, so we just milled part of it, and we wanted to see how well that would work, and it just turned into a washboard. So now what I think, I did that soil study, and we need to actually add some more clay to it if we're gonna add some more of this binder chemical, and then go deeper and pick out some more material, and get it blended together.
Well, I was told you couldn't go much deeper because of the rock.
There is rock ledges in there we have to deal with, I'm not doubting that, but if you don't do something like that, I mean, it's gonna give you trouble, so.
You know. Just my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, give us a little more time to work with this. I still think we'll be able to get things to come together on this, so.
Okay,
All right.
thank you, Dave.
Do appreciate your opinion, though.
Do you want to make a motion to approve that bid?
Oh, I'm sorry. We had an A, B, and C bid. Yeah. This is for replacement of a transmission in 2009 Chevrolet pickup. Bid number A was $2,000, bid B, $2,100, and bid C, Andrus Auto, $2,300. And I believe we're going to have a motion to accept.
I move we accept C.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all those
And
in
you want to
favor?
explain why you aren't going with the low bid?
Well, the low